Our third speaker is Chris Cox, with a speech entitled, You Know It Makes Sense. Would you please welcome Chris Cox?
Mr. Contest Chairman, fellow Toastmasters, with apologies. An old story. A surgeon, an architect, and a politician were arguing about whose profession was the oldest. The surgeon spoke first. Eve was created out of Adam's rib. That was surgery. Then came the architect. But before that, order was created out of chaos. That was architecture. Finally, a politician. And who created the chaos? Fellow Toastmasters, the politicians of our two countries have indeed created chaos. At the next election, they will have nothing to rag of failed policies for you. Politicians on the right just say there are too many criminals. Those on the left say there are too many poor people. And politicians everywhere say, never mind the people, just pass the brown paper envelope. Well, I'd like to present a new vision. The party of the tall U. Potty. In the potty party, we believe there is one overriding issue for the people of these fine countries of ours. Quite simply, fellow Toastmasters, too many people are too short. Now please, do not misunderstand me, fellow Toastmasters. Small is indeed beautiful. I am merely here to give a voice to the ugly. And for the world's ugly people, there are some terrible problems, and there are three I would like to explain: housing, transport, and social policy. First of all, then, housing. Houses are designed by people who are too short. Kitchen sinks are too low. Basements are even lower. You lie down in bed and your feet dangle out at the end, and ceilings leap out of nowhere and hit you in the head. I ask you, is this safe? Second, transport. Vehicles are designed by people who are too short. You sit down on a bus. There's no room for the seat in front, and your knees are up around your chin. But in a car, it's even worse. There's no room to the roof, and your head is down by your navel. No wonder road rage is on the increase. Finally, social issues. People everywhere are too short. If I want to talk to someone, I need to lean over and shout for a megaphone. Hello, small but beautiful people. But the other way around's even worse. It gives you whiplash. Hello, tall but ugly person. How can we converse? Fellow Toastmasters, you can trust me. I'm a regular size of guy. I'd like you to think about the terrible problems this causes. The physical suffering, the social distress. All this because too many people are too short. The other parties have claimed we're a lunatic single-issue pressure group. They're trying to poo-poo the potty party. This is no laughing matter, fellow Toastmasters, but we can rise above it. We're tall enough. Indeed, the Potty Party's policies cover every political issue from top to toe, and I would like to explain just three: economic policy, foreign policy, and defence. So first, economic policy. To stimulate economic growth, we will pass legislation for a national minimum height. Initially, this will be set to 5'6" inches, rising in line with nutrition, with the aim of reaching 6 foot by the year 2030. Exemptions will be provided for all those under 18, the Bernie Eccleston, and for anyone living in Newmarket or County Kildare. Second, economic policy. Immediately on election, we will join the European single height. But we need to join at the right elevation rate to protect our workers against even taller imports from Germany, Scandinavia, and the Netherlands. We will achieve this by redefining the metre from its current value of 3'3" to a new, more competitive 2'11". Finally, defence. We supported the war in Iraq. We know that Saddam had weapons of high production. And we know those weapons could be deployed against our armies within 45 minutes of an order to shrink them. We were right to fight, and will continue to fight against tyrants, dictators, and megalomaniacs everywhere. Particularly the short ones. Fellow Toastmasters, I'd like to close with the Potty Party's promise of what we will achieve when elected. We will not shrink from the task before us. We will not fall short of our goals. Instead, we will rise to ever greater heights to make our countries the towering, lofty, and above all tall nations they deserve to be. Walk tall. Vote potty. You know it makes sense. Mr. Constable.